three game balls for this game. And I actually want to start with one bloke who I think had a fantastic game, and that is Presley Harvin. I thought he was unbelievable. I know a lot of guys are saying you have to bring in Brad Wing, you have to do this. There was the punting competition, but I think it's only made him stronger and better, right? Presley Harvin had 6 punts, 323 yards, 3 inside the 20, and their longest was 63. I thought he had a really good game. And special teams had a good game too, chasing down the punt. There sure was a few penalties here and there. James Pierre was one of the good gunners running down and chasing down the punt. We were playing forces backies. If you've ever played that game, that was going really well, and we won that matchup. That special team matchup, our punter versus your returning team. Presley Harvin, to me, gets game ball number 1. The second game ball I want to give out, I'm going to give out 3. And I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to give it to Kenny Pickett, right? Finally, we can give Kenny Pickett the game. Yes. So Kenny Pickett gets game ball number 2 because he finally gets that 2 TDs for him. It's been 15 games. The media talks about him getting the TDs. It's not happening. He finally got 2. I thought he played well in certain parts, and he does need to get better. He was 16 for 28, 2 TDs and 1 sack. The O-line's got to help him up a bit more. But overall, that sweet pass to Freiermuth into the end zone, that 72-yard pass to Calvin Austin was fantastic. If we get some of those things out and wrinkle out a few other things and get Kenny Pickett, just relaxed. But I understand, too, as well, that Kenny Pickett wasn't as accurate as we wanted him to. But when he started to calm down and go through his motions, things look better overall on the offense. And also, there's a few passes to Robinson to end the game. There was the run. He was running with his legs quite a bit. And there was the big run he did too, but the illegal shift. So Kenny Pickett, for me, gets ball number 2 or game ball number 2. My last one, I bet you guys already know. Who do you think? G'day, Matty, what's going on? Who do you think that is going to get game ball number 3, right? Or overall the MVP of the game? TJ Watt. Has to be TJ Watt. This team cannot win without TJ Watt. TJ Watt is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. He played a great game today. It's a team win. The Steelers won 23-18, but TJ Watt played a great game. He got 2 sacks. He's now got 6.5 sacks in 3 games. JJ Watt, his brother, tweeted that out. TJ Watt has this team pumped up. We still don't have Cameron Hayward on the lineup, right? Now, you got to give a little shout-out to Keanu Benton. He played well. He got a sack, right? But TJ Watt is that guy to cause pressure and get the pressure on Jimmy G to force a pass. And I want to go back to and watch it. Did he force a pass to get the interceptions, right? Jimmy G was all over the shop, throwing bad passes. Yes, there was some times where secondary was let loose and there was big holes in the middle. But most times, TJ Watt was in the backfield getting sacks. And for me, he gets my, exactly right, Trent Jordan. He gets my game ball and MVP of the game. He is just, if he is healthy, knock on wood, this team can go very far. Our defense can go very far. If we can run the rock and get some TDs and get over 27 points per game, would be great to see. 23 is an improvement, right? But TJ Watt had 2 tackles, two sacks, and 2 tackles for a loss as well. So that's not bad. So TJ Watt gets my game ball. And I think without him, it's going to be very tough. So I like to see him play some of his best football and also put some respect in his name, NFL. The NFL like to say that he's never part of those lists, the top 10. He's always 4, 5, or 6. They talk about, Garrett a lot. They talk about all those other blokes. They don't talk about TJ Watt. And he's in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. I understand that Micah Parsons is also in contention. He's a great middle linebacker for the Cowboys and doing great things. But your team lost to the Cardinals. Remember that. Today was crazy. We had the Ravens lose. You had the Dolphins beat the Broncos 70-20. You had TJ Watt come out there and get 2 sacks, and we won. Steelers now on a 2-game winning streak when they're tied in the first, right? So put some respect on TJ Watt's name. That's all I'm saying.